Check this out. So I'm in the parking lot, by the way, of Walmart, just stopping by before I go look at some more houses and stuff like that. You guys know we got the video studio about to be on deck. Had some on my mind. So I'm gonna give you a harsh reality, right? For people that are out there wanting to be successful commentators or content creators just in general when it comes to YouTube. And what I'm talking about is YouTube, because I feel like since I've been on here since I was 16 years old, I have a bit of an understanding how things have worked, there's trends that things go in terms of growing a channel and so forth. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. And this is what a lot of content creators aren't gonna want to admit, because everybody wants to believe, and I totally understand it, because there is some truth to it, that every bit of success that they have on the channel itself in terms of viewership, that's what I mean, viewership, is solely based on what they're doing. And again, what I say is truth to it is because, yes, you are going to be at an advantage depending on what kind of content you make, and most importantly, your production. I talk about this all the time when I give people advice on starting channels. Like, that's where you start. Like, I wouldn't even upload stuff unless you have your audio and your visuals like at a tier that's above the standard, right? Because that's how you can set yourself apart from everybody else and at least sustain viewership. But when it comes to more so how, like, getting your channel exposure, I know a lot of people do these videos about the algorithm and oh, well, you do your tags this way, this is how you get seen, all of this stuff. And a lot of it's bogus, because the truth of the matter is this: a lot of this is random. A lot of it is random. This is the reality. It's just random. Some people are in the good graces of the YouTube gods. Some people are not. YouTube guys decide they want to put your video out there. All it takes is one. It pops off out of nowhere. Next thing you know, you got some viewership. That's just how it is. Now, the part that I would argue that's more so on the content creator is sustaining that viewership in terms of keeping the people that, all right, I have subscribed to you, I want to view your material and I want to keep up with it. That's the thing that I think people should, as content creators that are trying to give people advice, should more so be focusing on, because that's something of merit. That's something you can actually measure. That's something that doesn't have a lot to do with YouTube. Because if you can get, like, for example, I talk about this all the time, right? You have people that have less subscribers than I do that get more viewership. You have people that get more subscribers, that have more subscribers than me and get less in terms of like consistent views. That's because it doesn't matter. Subscribers is a totally it is overrated. It's an overrated measure of how successful your channel is. Not to say it's nothing to be proud of, but it's overrated in the sense that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be able to keep people around. To maintain success, you have to build a loyal following of people that want to go out of their way to go visit your channel. Now, there's a million different ways to do that, but the reality is those ways have absolutely nothing to do with the YouTube algorithm and everything to do with you as a content creator, the type of material that you post. And it's going to be different, I'd argue, from person to person in terms of what type of content is going to be that attractive to where they get people to view their stuff. Some people, they can do it just on personality alone. I think that, to me, is one of my biggest points in trying to maintain some sort of consistency when it comes to my viewership, is that I have a certain personality that I know is, let's say, an acquired taste, but in the same respects, it's people that I know that like me, they like me for me, right? And it's and I know those guys are going to be around. But the reality is as far as that initial boost, especially, it's just hope like hell you in the good graces of YouTube. Nobody wants to admit that. I can sit up here and give you these videos of all the advantages of having this type of tags and all this type of stuff. all that's fine and dandy, but the reality when it comes to actually maintaining a base so you can get consistent views, that's all on the individual, and how they present themselves to their base. A lot of people do videos just to get a lot of views initially, so they don't really care about sort of maintaining some community. You don't even give a crap about that at all. This is why I benefit off of having presence elsewhere aside from YouTube, right? Be it Twitter, Facebook, my band, or what have you. Doesn't matter. Being libertarian, it doesn't matter. Just I have other measures, and this is just my hub where all these videos get put and they get sent. But it's a lot of it's luck, dudes. Like a lot of it's, if you don't have any presence whatsoever, the guys that are at the advantage are the guys like myself, who again have presence outside of this thing. If you are just a Joe Blow trying to become a content creator, the best thing you can do for yourself that is in your a successful content creator, the best thing that you can do for yourself is to have the best production. That's the one thing that I say will benefit you, because it'll have somebody click on and be like, oh man, this is really interesting. I want to see more of their work. But aside from that, when it comes to getting that stuff in, like, bro, doesn't matter how many subs you get. You got people with subs that have a video get uploaded, it gets buried, bro. It gets buried. There's no trick to it. And I feel like YouTube, when it comes to the technology and the algorithm, it changes. It changes all the time. So make the best content that you can possibly make from a production standpoint, and pray. If you don't have a presence elsewhere, if you have a presence elsewhere, I think YouTube is the easiest thing to do, because all you got to do is funnel traffic there. All you got to do is get your base in the habit of going over there. That's easier. Well, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's easier to do than just being a regular guy with great ideas and uploading videos hoping that it gets views. And what inspired this is because I'm just so sick of seeing these videos that are out there that are just like, man, it's selling a lot of people dreams. A lot of content creators are getting sold dreams, man, when it comes to this platform. Bro, hope like hell you are in the good graces of the YouTube gods. That's it. And there's no trick to it. Trust me, I've tried everything. It ain't no trick. It ain't no trick. It ain't no trick to it. It's just one day you may do a video. I have videos that have went viral, right? Talking million view videos that didn't hit that viral point until 6 months after it was uploaded. I.e. my Supergirl video. My Supergirl video, for example, when I was talking about, kind of recapping everything that happened with the season, that is I believe it's my most viewed video of all time. It took off 6 months after I uploaded it. What happened? Who knows? Maybe one of those gnomes they got working up there at YouTube, before they got fired or before they left, they're like, I'm gonna push this button and I'm gonna have his video on the recommended list. It's random. That's not a secret. It's just the reality of the situation. And I want YouTube creators to understand this, mainly because I'm not going to sell you a dream. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, there are slight benefits to having tags and stuff that make sense. But if you think that is what's really, like, let's say, if we break it up in this pie as far as what's going to be the percentage of said pie that's going to lead to you getting more views, trust me, dog, it ain't going to be because you had a slight change in some tags. That ain't going to be it. It may help you after you've seen a little success to get just a couple of more views, but it ain't gonna be what really does it. What really does it? Luck. And by that I'm meaning algorithm gods blessed you. It has nothing to do with what you did. Unless, and this is to folks that I know have presence elsewhere, this is where the money's at. The money is on YouTube. If you have a presence elsewhere, because all it takes for you to do is funnel people over there. That's what I did. And this is why I always say that you're an utter fool if you put all your stake in YouTube in the first place, because if they decide to have a change and, your type of material isn't what they want to put out there, you get banned or something like that, you're done. So diversify your bonds, man. And pray to the YouTube gods.